Wang Yibo demands justice for his friend Yu Menglong. What if I told you that one of China's most composed, private, and fiercely loyal stars, the man known for his silence, for his discipline, for never speaking unless it mattered, just broke that silence? Because this week, Wang Yibo, the actor, racer, and idol known for his calm restraint, did something no one expected. He demanded justice. Not for himself, but for someone he calls a brother. For Yu Menglong. And that moment shook the entire entertainment world. Hold on tight, C-drama family. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The spark that started it all, it began quietly. No headlines. No press leaks. Just whispers that something had gone wrong on the set of Yu Menglong's latest drama. Reports surfaced that a dispute had broken out between Yu Menglong and a powerful production executive, a dispute about creative control, about integrity, and about the treatment of staff. At first, no one paid much attention. These things happen in the industry all the time. But when Yu Menglong's scenes suddenly began being cut from the final edit, and his name quietly removed from the promotional materials, fans started asking questions. Why? What happened? And why was no one talking about it? The answer came days later. Because Wang Yibo decided to talk. The post that stopped the internet at exactly 9:47 p.m., Wang Yibo broke his silence with a single Weibo post. No hashtags. No images. Just words. He wrote, "When someone stands for truth, he shouldn't be punished for it. Justice is not a privilege, it's a right." And then, a name. Yu Menglong. Nothing else. The post went viral in less than 15 minutes. Millions shared it. Fans began flooding timelines with one rallying cry, #Justice for Yu Menglong. Within hours, the story exploded beyond fandom circles. Journalists began connecting the dots, digging into production records, deleted posts, and statements that had been quietly buried. The truth, it seemed, was uglier than anyone imagined. The hidden story revealed Yu Menglong had reportedly confronted the production team over the mistreatment of junior staff and safety conditions on set. When his concerns were dismissed, he went directly to the investors, a bold move that angered people in power. Soon after, his scenes were cut. His contract was suspended. And his team, under pressure, went silent. It could have ended there. But Wang Yibo refused to let it. The friendship few knew about, not many people know this, but Wang Yibo and Yu Menglong go way back, to their early training days, before the fame, before the brand deals, before the spotlight. They met as young hopefuls, competing for small roles and stage time. Both quiet. Both determined. Both misunderstood. Over the years, their bond deepened, built not on publicity, but on shared struggle. So when Yibo saw what was happening, when he realized how easily the industry could silence someone who spoke the truth, he did what he rarely does. He spoke. The public stands up. Within 24 hours of Wang Yibo's post, the internet turned into a storm. Fans organized digital campaigns, trending #Justice for Yu Menglong to #1 across all platforms. Clips resurfaced of Yu Menglong defending his colleagues in interviews, talking about fairness and hard work. Suddenly, the story was everywhere. And the production team, once silent, was now under investigation by the media. Reporters began asking uncomfortable questions. And those in power realized this was no longer just about one actor. It had become about accountability. The press conference 3 days later, Yu Menglong was seen publicly for the first time since the controversy began. He stood on the steps of his agency's building, facing a wall of flashing cameras. He didn't look defeated. He looked composed. He began softly, "I didn't expect my voice to carry this far. I only wanted fairness, for the people who work behind the scenes, for the team that makes every drama possible." Then he paused, his eyes glistening. "And I didn't stand alone. I had a friend who reminded me that truth still matters. He didn't say the name. He didn't have to. Because everyone knew, he meant Wang Yibo. The ripple effect after the conference, everything changed. The production company released a formal apology, acknowledging miscommunication and mismanagement. Several executives quietly stepped down. Meanwhile, actors and crew across the industry began sharing their own experiences, stories of mistreatment, of creative suppression, of being silenced. Wang Yibo's single post had become something far greater than a gesture of loyalty. It had become a movement. The private moment a week later, someone spotted Wang Yibo and Yu Menglong having coffee in a quiet corner cafe in Beijing. No cameras. No entourage. Just two men talking, laughing softly, relief written across their faces. According to a bystander, Yibo said one thing that summed it all up: you didn't owe anyone silence. You did what was right. And Yu Menglong replied, I didn't do it alone. The industry reacts. Producers began rethinking how actors were treated. Several studios implemented new safety and transparency protocols. A major entertainment magazine published a feature titled, The Wang Yibo Effect, When Integrity Becomes Influence. Critics praised him for using his platform not for promotion, but for protection. And for the first time in a long while, the word loyalty meant something again in show business. The final voiceover in a world where silence is often safer than truth, Wang Yibo chose the harder path. He chose to speak. And by doing so, he reminded millions that real power isn't about fame, or followers, or control, it's about standing up when it matters most. Because justice isn't loud. It's steady. It's quiet. And sometimes, it wears a racer's jacket and speaks only when hearts are ready to listen. In the end, Wang Yibo didn't just demand justice for Yu Menglong. He demanded fairness for everyone too afraid to speak. And in doing so, he reminded the world that even in silence, character speaks louder than fame. The Whisper campaign. 3 days after Yu Menglong's emotional press conference, something began shifting online. Anonymous posts appeared across entertainment forums. Is Wang Yibo trying to play the savior again? Did he do this for attention? Maybe he's just trying to distract people from his own problems. The tone was subtle at first. But within hours, hundreds of posts appeared, all echoing the same message, that Wang Yibo's motives were not pure. Then came the so-called insider leaks, edited screenshots, fabricated claims that Yibo had financial ties to the production companies he was now condemning. To the public, it looked like a smear campaign. To those who knew the industry, it looked like retaliation. And for the first time, fans saw a rare shift in Wang Yibo's aura of calm. Because behind the scenes, people close to him said, he was angry. Not because they attacked his name. But because they tried to use his truth against him. Yu Menglong's silence. As the backlash grew, Yu Menglong withdrew from public view. His team released no new statements. His drama's airing schedule was postponed indefinitely. Fans feared the worst, that the very act of standing up had cost both men everything. But then, a new voice emerged. The interview that changed everything. At the end of that week, Wang Yibo appeared on a live broadcast interview, unannounced. No makeup. No script. No PR filters. Just him. The host began cautiously, Yibo, many people online are saying your recent actions were calculated, that you used Yu Menglong's story to gain moral sympathy. How do you respond to that? The camera zoomed in. Yibo took a long pause. Then he said, quietly but firmly, if helping a friend makes people question my motives, then maybe they've forgotten what friendship really means. He looked directly into the lens. I didn't do this for applause. I did it because I could. Then his voice deepened, almost breaking. When I see someone punished for doing the right thing, and I stay silent, then I become part of the problem. That single line replayed across every social platform. Within hours, clips of the moment flooded the internet, gathering millions of shares. Fans called it the honest night. The night Wang Yibo stopped being an idol. And became something far greater. The flood of support. Celebrities began speaking up. Actress Zhao Liang reposted the clip with the caption, "Real courage never needs a script." Director Guo Jingming commented simply, "Respect." Even younger idols, often told to stay quiet, began tagging #WeStandWithYibo. What started as a defense for one friend had now become a movement, one calling for fairness, accountability, and integrity in the Chinese entertainment world. And in that movement's center stood Wang Yibo, unshaken, unwavering, unwilling to bend.